don't know if y'all can feel it, but I feel it. I feel the summer glow happening already. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Guys, summer is around the corner. And honestly, as an island gal, born and raised, y'all already know, I come alive in the summer, okay? The vibe for me this spring and summer is to be outside. I have got trips, I have got plans, I've got places to be, things to do, people to see. And I'm ready. So I figured there's no better time than now to talk about like how I switch up my hair care regimen in the summer a little bit, because there are some things that I do a little bit differently, and not only just for my hair, but for my body as well, because your girl loves a good summer glow. Non-greasy, but just a nice lit from within kind of glow. So we're gonna get into all of it. The tips that I'm going over today, these are less like product focused, and I made them more like generalized tips that you can apply to any regimen with any products that you may use. We can still get into a favorites video that's like more product focused and based on like summer. But first and foremost, we gotta get into the basics first of things to do and not to do with your hair, with your body this summer. If you're trying to have that glow up, girl, I got you. So first and foremost, for my wash and go girlies, you know that's me. If you have not jumped on the gel only wash and go yet, now is your time to shine, okay? This is gonna be your best time of year for you to try that gel only wash. I feel like in the winter or even in the fall, depending on where you live, it can tend to get colder, a little drier, and therefore your hair will need a little bit more moisture added to it, a little bit of help in that category. In the summer, especially if you're gonna be traveling to like more tropical climates and stuff, you can tend to experience a little bit more humidity. And what does humidity mean for us curly girlies? It means poofy frizz. And so gel only wash and goes are the best way to get the most hold out of your wash and go. Gel is also great because it's that gel kind of consistency. You really want to reach for less heavy, super thick, buttery, heavy, creamy products in the summer as well, because that can really weigh your curls down. So yeah, highly recommend a gel only wash. Reach for your gels, reach for your foams. You'll get beautiful curl definition, insane hold that's gonna last you at least like 4 to 5 days, sometimes even more. Highly, highly, highly recommend. If you're a little scared about the whole gel only wash and you're about to approach it for the very first time, there are gels out there that have like a little bit more of a creamy base to them. Maybe you can go that direction first before you just dive straight into the deep end with like a straight up stronghold gel just by itself on its own. That's one way to approach it. And then also with gel only wash and goes, I always suggest that you are making sure that you're using lots of water in your hair, because really how I like to look at it is like the water that you're using in your hair kind of acts as a leave-in conditioner. Like the water's the moisture for you, and then you're sealing it in with the gel, and then you're good to go. Speaking of wash and goes, this is also the very best time of year for you to give your scalp some much needed special attention. Even if you have a quote unquote normal scalp that doesn't really tend to give you too much issues, it's still very, very important, especially now, to make sure that you are keeping up with your detoxes, use your scalp scrubs. Like your scalp is skin. You really should think about your scalp as skin. And if you're looking to make sure that you're maintaining happy and healthy hair, it all starts from your scalp, because that's literally the foundation. That is where your hair grows from. So if your scalp is already like not a great environment, it's not gonna go so well for your hair. You know what I mean? You should have a regular regimen based on what you feel works for you and your hair and your scalp. For me, when I'm working out consistently and I know that I am sweating very consistently, I like to make sure that I just do a detox every other wash, which just basically works out to like every other week. But if you don't necessarily feel like you don't sweat too much and you don't like apply much product to your scalp at all, you can definitely get away with just doing a good detox once a month. But you're just gonna wanna make sure that you're not skipping your detoxes all summer. So get your detox shampoos, get your scalp scrubs. It's a good time of year for scalp scrubs as well, to make sure you're exfoliating any dead skin cells, sweat, all that stuff off of your scalp. And honestly, aside from just scalp and hair health, it's gonna help you smell better as well. I feel like lately I've been really obsessed with and very particular about the smell of my hair. And I think it's due to just the fact that I got a lot of it. And so what my hair smells like, no matter what I put on, is literally what I'm gonna smell like. So if my hair doesn't smell good, we're not gonna smell good. You know what I mean? I will link in the description box below my Shop My, which links literally everything, all my favorites. So all the details will be there in case you wanna go shopping and make sure you get all the right things. Now for summer, when it comes to your hair, I feel like consistency is really just the aim of the game, because as consistent as you are with your detoxes, you're also gonna wanna be nice and consistent with your deep conditioners, your treatments, giving your hair all the love that she deserves. You can rotate weekly between like a reparative deep conditioner versus just like a very moisturizing one. And that's really it. Like, it can be simple, but you just want to make sure that you're being consistent. Because once you're consistent, that's where you're going to be seeing all the results. I feel like I've had conversations with people before. They're like, oh, I love your hair so much. How do you get your curls to look like this? Like, it just looks so good. And I'm like, well, what about your hair? Like, what do you do for your hair? Oh, I don't really do anything. That would be why. The work that you put into it is the healthy curls and the beautiful vibes that you're gonna get out of it. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I definitely do have a number of pool and beach days in my near future when it comes to spring and summer. I am so excited. I'm going on a girls trip to Jamaica. I am probably gonna go home to Cayman at some point. So I'm gonna be at the beach. Like I said, when I said I was gonna be outside this spring and summer, I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. Y'all gonna see the vibes. But when it comes to beach and pool days, there are ways that you can kind of protect your hair, not only from the sun and like the heat, but also from like the water, salt water, chlorine. And so this is actually a tip that I got from my hairstylist, Crystal. She's actually taught me so much over the years. But what she said is that if you're gonna go out into, like if you're going swimming in the water, one of the best things that you can do for your hair is before you get in the water, drench your hair with a leave-in conditioner spray, or you can spritz water and add in conditioner. Like, drench your hair with some really good moisturizing products. And the reason for this is once you get into the pool or into the ocean, your hair is already full of like the delicious products that you put into it. In essence, it's protecting your hair from absorbing too much salt water or chlorine that can really kind of dry it out. I love this tip so much, not only just for protecting your hair from those kind of waters, but also I have found that by doing this, you can kind of pre-detangle your hair, because I don't know if y'all have ever had an experience where you've gone in the ocean and then you come out with your natural hair and it is a matted mess. That is scary. That is very, very scary, and it is stressful, and it takes so long. It takes so long to clear it out. Been there, done that for my mom's 60th birthday last year. I didn't even create content around it because I was like, what is this? But we were at Stingray City in Cayman and my hair was matted. I did not drench my hair with conditioner beforehand and it was a matted mess. So highly, highly recommend a little pre-detangle, pre-moisturization before you go swimming, because your future self will thank you later. Speaking of our little pool and beach days, I do have 2 body care tips that I want to get into really quickly before we jump into the rest of our hair care tips. Because for me, when it comes to summer, I need my skin to glow, babe. I need to look delicious. I need to look moisturized. I need to be glowing in the summer sun. That is just who I am. And at the end of the day, in order for your skin to glow and to be supple and delicious, it has to be moisturized. And the thing about my skin on my body, it is dry. Okay, so I have to do the absolute most. I have to make sure that I'm using the absolute best and most moisturizing products on my skin to make sure that we're looking good. Quick special shout out to our friends at Dove for partnering with me on this portion of today's video. Guys, they have new body washes, okay? I actually grew up with Dove body washes in my house. Literally, like, we are obsessed. Even my dad is obsessed with Dove body washes. So even to today, like, we do not go without Dove body washes. It's how I was raised and it is how I am still to this day. If you know, you know. They are some of the most luxe, nourishing feeling body washes. And so they have this new body wash. This is called the Dove Uplift body wash. This is the Sakura Blossom and Yuzu version. Now with millions of micro moisture droplets for 24 hours of lotion soft skin straight from the shower. I love this. Here's the thing, when people look at moisturizing their skin, a lot of times you want to look at lotion, body creams, body oils, that kind of thing first. But what you really need to be making sure is that you're using an ultra moisturizing body wash first. That is the key to getting really juicy skin. This this is it. So I actually picked this up from Walmart recently. This is the Sakura Blossom and Yuzu fragrance. It is a very beautiful floral fragrance. It is uplifting. It smells so good. It's one of those that smells so good that when you're done showering, your bathroom is left smelling so good. And it actually feels so silky soft on the skin. When I used it for the first time, I actually felt a difference in my skin even before I put lotion on outside of the shower. Like I said, I have dry skin, so this is how I was looking before the shower, and this is how I was looking after the shower before I even put lotion on. Dove is also still the #1 dermatologist recommended body wash brand. So not only does it feel amazing, but it's like packed with ingredients that you can feel really good about using as well. Like for example, this one is made with plant-based moisturizers. It's also sulfate-free, paraben-free. I have just really been loving this. So of course, you know I had to put y'all on 10 out of 10 recommend, and honestly, add to your cart immediately. You can snag it from Walmart, but like you're gonna want to get your hands on it right now because I can actually see this one selling out. My other body tip that I wanted to share with you guys, apart from the obvious and regular like good body cream and good body oil, is also to remember that you are exfoliating. So once you have your good, nice moisturizing body wash, make sure you're also utilizing a really good body scrub regularly. It's like the same thing with our scalp. Again, like I said, they're both skin, and over time it's just natural for us to have a buildup of dead skin cells, little texture. And so like I promise you, if you haven't exfoliated your body in a long time, when you do it, you are going to feel the biggest difference, not just in how your skin feels like immediately after, but also when you're applying your lotion on top and everything, it is just going to feel so much better. Those are my like underrated body care tips, because everybody can use a glow oil, everybody can use a good like rich body cream, but if you're not using a good moisturizing body wash and you're not exfoliating regularly, you're doing yourself a disservice. Anyways, I have 2 more hair care tips to share with you guys. I need you to listen up, especially if you have hair color in your hair like me. I am thinking, actually, side note, about getting more color in my hair. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments, actually. I'm nervous because I don't want to like double process any of my hair, but I do feel like, look at how deep the color is here. I just want a nice little refresh, especially with summer. I feel like I could use a little bit more lightening, a little bit, but I don't want to jeopardize the health of my hair. Although Crystal has clearly shown me that there's ways we can do it without sacrificing hair health at all, especially with all the changes that I've made in my regimen recently. Anyways, for my girlies with a little bit of lightener in their hair, make sure you are regularly using those Bond products. Bond products are gonna be a little different from your regular protein reparative deep conditioner. These are like a little bit of a next level of hair repair. I think especially for people who have processed hair, any type of processed hair, if you're heat styling, if you're color, Bond products are perfect for making sure that you are not damaging your hair to the point where it's like irreversible, you know? If you don't really understand the whole science behind Bond products, here's a very basic level of it, because this is my very basic understanding of it, because I am not a chemist or biologist or whatever. But from what I understand is our hair is made up of bonds. And when you are processing your hair in any way, it kind of breaks down those bonds. And when those bonds are like really broken, that's when your hair is like really damaged and not okay. So what a bond builder does is helps to repair and build back some of the bonds that were broken from whatever you did to your hair. I just think of it as next level hair repair. So far, I have had really great experiences with Bond products. I don't use them as regularly as I would use like just a regular protein deep treatment, but I do make sure that they are consistent to some degree in my regimen. I would actually say, especially with my hair color and me just wanting to make sure that I'm keeping my hair really healthy, I think I pick up a Bond product at least every other wash. There are so many different types of Bond products out there. There are bonding shampoos and conditioners. There are bonding treatments. There are leave-in Bond products. So I kind of try to like rotate my Bond products a little bit. Like one week I will use a bonding shampoo, and then sometime in the next 2 weeks, I'll make sure to go in with like one of the more intensive Bond repair products. Bottom line is, Bond products for processed hair is very much needed all year round, honestly, but especially in the summer where you may be experiencing a little bit more stress in your hair, from whether it's from the sun outside to, again, like swimming in chlorine, salt water. Because guess what? We don't need summer to come around and we're having fun being outside, and then by the time fall comes, we're all sad because our hair is damaged. I rebuke that. Last but certainly not least, something that I have been doing actually year round, and I'm especially making sure that I'm sticking to it over the summer, is not doing those heavy protective styles anymore. I spoke about this a lot in my healthy hair regimen video, where I spoke about like my specific regimen that I'm sticking to for right now while I'm trying to grow happy and healthy hair and just really retain this length. And that is one of those things, you know, spring, summer, we're going on vacation, we're going to the beach. The last thing that you really want to deal with is your natural hair. So I get it. I get it. But honestly, the way my hair has been flourishing without all the heavy braids, they are beautiful. They are so beautiful. But honestly, it has not been very great for the health of my natural hair over the years. What I am gonna do instead is I am very, very curious to try out mini twists on my hair, just with my natural hair, because I feel like we have enough length going on. They'd probably shrink up to right here. Maybe I'd blow dry it so it wouldn't shrink like so much, but I feel like mini twists could be really cute, and that way I'm still getting a protective style. I'm still not having to like worry or stress about my hair if I'm going on a trip or going to the beach or whatever, but I won't have to deal with any added heavy hair that adds stress to my hair and my scalp. I think that is going to be my little middle ground, and I'm excited. I think I would just do them on myself. I've never done mini twists before, so that would be my suggestion. I mean, generally, I always preach to make sure that you're being really nice and gentle with your hair. I feel like my hair in general, I have also come to realize that she's very prone to breakage, and that's just, it is what it is. I mean, honestly, today, you guys can, I don't know if you've noticed, but I've also kind of stopped doing like super slick styles. I used to like slick my hair sleek and straight back. There would be no bumps, no waves, no nothing. But I have kind of stopped doing that. I feel like I have curly hair. My hair is gonna have bumps. Okay, it's gonna have little bumps. It's gonna have little curls when I pull it back, and that's fine, and I'm okay with that. And I feel much more comfortable like when I wear my hair in styles like this, where it's like kind of like pulled back. It still gives that neat little put together kind of vibe that I like, but it's also not like, you can still have plenty of fun with your hair. You can still do your styles and stuff. Just be more gentle. I also plan to be experimenting some looks with like some hats, some scarves. Like I'm actually really excited. I don't know if y'all can feel it, but I feel it. I feel the summer glow happening already. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this and found it useful. Again, let me know if you guys would be interested in seeing that video talking about my specific like favorite products. I know we mentioned this body wash here. Shout out to Dove for putting me on, because now I get to put y'all on. This is actually truly so good. But let me know if you guys want a video dedicated to more of all of my summer specific favorite products for hair, skin, body, all the things. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch y'all right back here, same time, same place next week. Bye.